The night my wife told me she regretted marrying me. Her voice was flat, almost practiced. We were sitting at opposite ends of the couch, the space between us feeling wider than the room itself. She didn't shout or cry. She just said it like a daily weather report, as if regret was something she woke up with every morning. Those words stayed with me long after she went to bed. I lay awake staring at the ceiling, replaying every choice I had made, our rushed wedding, the small apartment, the dreams I promised but hadn't yet delivered. I wondered when I became someone she felt trapped with. Over the next few days, she grew colder. Conversations became short, mechanical. She avoided my eyes, avoided the house whenever she could. I told myself it was stress, maybe a phase. But deep down, I knew something fundamental had cracked. One evening, after another silent dinner, she grabbed her coat and said she was going out with friends. No kiss, no explanation. Just the sound of the door closing behind her, leaving the apartment heavy and still. I was cleaning up the dishes when the doorbell rang. It startled me. I wasn't expecting anyone. When I opened the door, her friend stood there, shifting nervously, holding her phone like a shield. She asked if we could talk. Her voice was gentle, almost apologetic. I hesitated, then stepped aside to let her in, unsure why my heart suddenly started racing. She didn't waste time with small talk. She told me my wife had been venting to her for months, saying she felt stuck, that she had married too young, that she blamed me for the life she didn't have. Hearing it from someone else hurt more than hearing it from my wife. Then her friend said something that made my stomach drop. She told me my wife was planning to leave soon, quietly, carefully, once she had everything arranged. I wasn't part of those plans at all. I felt embarrassed, angry, and strangely relieved all at once. At least now the confusion had a shape. At least I knew the truth instead of guessing. Her friend apologized, saying she didn't think it was fair that I was being kept in the dark. She said I deserved honesty, even if it hurt. I nodded, unable to find words. After she left, I sat alone in the living room, surrounded by a life that suddenly felt borrowed. The photos on the wall, the shared furniture, even the routines we built, all of it felt temporary now. When my wife came home later that night, I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse her. I just told her I knew she regretted marrying me, and I knew she was planning to leave. She froze. For the first time in months, she looked scared. Not because she was losing me, but because she had been exposed. We talked until dawn. Not to fix things, but to finally tell the truth. She admitted she had already checked out emotionally, and I admitted I had been holding on to hope that no longer existed. In the end, we agreed to separate. There were tears, but also an unexpected calm. Sometimes endings hurt less when they stop pretending to be something else. Now, when I think back to the night her friend came to my door, I don't see it as betrayal. I see it as the moment my life stopped being a lie, and finally gave me a chance to start over.